There's a lot of studies out there on healing aspects of playing the harp. It's one of the only instruments that when you play it, you're actually hugging the harp, and the sound comes out of the sound holes in the back of the harp, and so they're facing at you instead of at somebody else. So when you pluck the strings, it vibrates and it resonates all the way through your own body as you play. You become kind of like part of the instrument when you play. You're hugging it, you're embracing it, and you can feel those vibrations. This is my first harp that I ever purchased. This is a Line and Healy style 22. It was made in the 1940s, shortly after World War II. It's covered in real gold gilt, and this is considered a classical pedal harp used in orchestras. And actually, this harp's name is Nina. She was recently refurbished in Chicago at the Line and Healy factory this past year, and while she was gone, I really took time to work with my lever harps and fell in love with them a little bit more and got to spend a lot more time with them. But I'm very happy to have her back because she'll always be my baby. I was actually in a really bad accident, and I ended up having both hands burned with 3rd and 4th degree burns. It ended up being about 2 months in the hospital and 2 plastic surgeries on my hands. My mom had to advocate really hard with the military doctors to not amputate my left hand or even my left thumb, and I had to have a lot of physical therapy afterwards. I had been a gymnast and was even on a German gymnastics team, and that was kind of my identity, and that was taken away from me. I could no longer do the bars. I could not do the events that I wanted to do. When we moved to New York City and I began to finally take lessons, I'd done a lot of physical therapy on my hands, but I wasn't sure if I was capable because other things with my hands had been taken away from me. It became so freeing for me. I may have not have survived the accident I had gone through, and then to even still have my hands, to have my fingers, and to be able to even touch the strings of a harp. It's always in gratitude and gratefulness to the Lord that I can still do something with my hands, and I can give this gift back to the Lord. I am very excited about an upcoming project called Resounding Strings. I really have a vision for making harps more attainable for people. One of the projects that I felt would be helpful is to start the Kentucky Harp Society, to connect the other harpists in the state so we don't feel alone, and that we can encourage one another. And when sacred harp workshops are available, we can connect with one another instead of gatekeeping and keeping it separate. A big part of my goal of making harps more attainable is trying to gather more harps that would be available to rent to connect people with the harp. There's a huge variety of harps. There's a huge variety of ways that you can play the harp and different purposes for playing the harp. And I want that to be attainable for anybody who would like to pick it up.